Buenas, gente. Volvemos por aquí después de un tiempo. Llevaba unos días sin misiones y sin nada, pero como llegamos al nivel 36, bueno, de hecho ya estamos a 37, desbloqueamos la misión de Legendaria de Venti, así que eso vamos a hacer. Y luego al 38 podremos hacer la de la mona, pero bueno, paso a paso.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I? Hey, look over there! She's all by herself, right? Because she's acting as if she's talking and laughing with somebody else. What? You mean, so is this an invisible friend who hangs out with you sometimes? Or do they just exist in your imagination? Oh, you must mean So, this imaginary friend of yours. When does Seriously? So, imagine... Oh, Paimon was looking forward to meeting... No, because they have this game in Leo... Oh, Traveler. Fancy meeting you here. Don't... I'm here because Lisa has been making... Why does the thought... Come now, that's no it. For this particular contraption, Lisa... Dangerous? That's right. Looks like... Sadly, Lisa isn't able to use it herself, so I'm borrowing it for a while. Huh? Why can't Lisa use it? Perhaps it's because she lacks a certain childlike sense of wonder. Or maybe there's some other reason for it. If you want to know for sure, just ask her yourself sometime. So, you can see them? Go on. Anyway, it's all yours now, Traveler. Take a look. See if you can see Nora's imaginary friend. Do you see him? Do you see him? So it does work. Paimon wants to see? What? Alright then, you'll just have to be Paimon's eyes. Flora from the flower shop always seems kinda floaty-headed, you know? Paimon bets she has an imaginary friend.
Ahora vuelvo, gente, un momento.
Come on, traveler, let's go. The world is full of lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered. Sure, I'll play you another tune, but it'll cost you an apple.
Ya estoy. Voy a ir al baño. Justo estaba creándolo. Eh, Kaella. ¿Y Kael? ¿Qué dice, loco?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Ay, al final dicen que no va a ser el Xiao, el siguiente va a ser el Zhongli. El siguiente banner para tirarle a gachapones.
There it is.
Que se ve que van a lo mejor seguramente dejarán el Xiao para un evento que hay en febrero. O sea que todavía va a quedar tiempo. Y ahora pondrán o al Zhongli o al novilles.
Wait, imaginary friends can be plants
La
now?
historia cuando la van a continuar.
En el parche meterán también historia.
Ya la he hecho yo también.
El día 11 de noviembre es la actualización.
Estaría bien saber qué pasa con todo.
Te escucho un poco lejos, o flojo, yo qué sé.
El micro en Pekín Express.
A ver.
Hi,
Tengo
Traveler.
Pekín Express,
Hi,
tío.
Bard.
Aliqueño. Se ha americano, se ha puesto un casquido.
Sure. How can I help? Oh, you
¿No
mean
te
Mr.
acuerdas en
Floaty?
qué torre de
Mr.
Lily
Floaty
salían
is
los
my
tres magos
bestest
esos
friend.
juntos, tío?
We grew up together.
¿Qué?
En Liu ya había un sitio que ibas escalando y y salían tres magos juntos, tío, pero no me acuerdo ahora.
¿Y para qué lo quieres?
Porque quiere farmear los objetos de los magos estos.
Hostia, pues yo sé algún sitio, me suena de que salían al menos dos juntos, pero tres no me acuerdo, si era ese sitio o no.
No,
Flora,
Ahora
what's wrong?
termino el mapa y
Friends with
te digo un par de sitios.
Because isn't that... I only found... I think his name was... Stanley. And you could... He's in the... That sounds like...
Invitarla a ver qué hace. No juega nada.
Mira, yo sé que en la isla donde el hipóstasis de Geo ese,
Mm.
en la montaña donde sale... En una de las islas, que no estoy seguro si es la de la... donde está la mazmorra o en otras. Subiendo para arriba del todo de la mazmorra salen dos o tres magos. Y
¿Qué hice? ¿Suro?
No, me pilló eso, tío, el Watch Dogs.
¿Te has pillado Legion?
Y a ver si se descarga, pero es que va más lento que esto que estoy flipando, tío. Y lo he puesto en reposo 2 veces ya y no sé.
Y para que te lo bailes, para que te lo goces, ¿no?
Lleva 4 horas para descargarse, tío, no sé.
Bueno, pero no te hace ruido, ¿no, tío?
Ahora, porque no está haciendo nada, pero vamos, que en breve, sí. Últimamente apenas juego poquísimo por eso, tío.
Estás todo rayado, ¿no? Que la mierda de ruido.
Pero rayadísimo, y es que te lo juro que me entra dolor de cabeza al final, al cabo de un rato, ya te lo prometo. Porque tengo que estar con los cascos casi al tope, y entre el ruido de la Play y los cascos al tope, al final no oigo nada, ¿sabes?
Which child shall we interrogate?
Pero es que tengo ganas de jugar porque tengo tiempo, no hago nada más que... Hostia, tío, es que es asqueroso.
How about that little guy on the bridge?
Es horrible, tío. Y pillé Fallout y todo también, y quiero jugarlo porque está todo guapo, ¿eh? Pero es que
Para el offline, eso.
el online, tío.
96.
Está guapo.
Está guay, tío. Lo que pasa que es eso, que es que me agobio, tío, de jugar, macho, ¿sabes? Y este también lo quería jugar y a ver si hace menos ruido, que lo dudo, ¿no?
Porque te pillas el rubio, ¿no? Pero no tienes que hacerlo.
Imaginary
Sí, no, lo he estado viendo, bueno, vi el vídeo de él, no sé si lo habéis visto de él, que se lo coge y se pone a hacer
El parguelón.
el paredón. Y no me lo quería pillar, bueno, a ver, los otros dos me molaron mucho, la verdad, tengo que reconocer, que están muy guay. Y lo que me daba más para atrás, quizás es lo de que baja un montón de peña, ¿no? Y eso, pero bueno,
Paimon has a favorite line?
he estado viendo un poco y parece que puede molar, no sé, a ver.
Él
Eso
tiene
de-
lo de la permamuerte, ese si quieres
Children are
también.
more open-minded.
¿Qué, cómo?
Lo de la permamuerte, esa que tú los que tengas y te los matan, pues te los matan y no los puedes tener.
Ah,
Hacerlo como más chungo, digamos. No sé si me explico.
pues lo miraré a ver.
La
Que
gente
no
que
sé.
recoges,
Mm.
si se te muere, se te muere.
Yo lo miraré a ver, porque a ver, los otros dos, el primero me mola mucho, el segundo también, ¿no? Quiero decir, es una saga guay, la verdad. Y luego, pues eso, los coches, conducir, las ropas, todo lo que tiene el juego, ¿no? Y pues la historia parece guay también, lo que he visto un poco.
Sí, encima en Londres, la verdad.
En Londres, ahí está, que...
A mí me molaría porque como ya que he estado, pues para recordarlo, ¿sabes?
Para recordar, ahí está, sí, sí.
Let's ask some adults at the tavern.
Pues muy bien, muy bien. Y me lo he pillado, pero es eso, medio año, loco, ¿sabes? Medio año
Wouldn't
lleva
gliding
ahí.
be faster?
Pero bueno. A ver si lo puedo probar un poco antes de irme. Y lo que me tiraba más para atrás, pues es eso, lo de llevar, ¿no? Pero a ver, no sé.
¿Lo de qué?
Lo de llevar esos mil personajes, ¿no?
Ya, supongo que sí que tienes un poco raro.
Can't you give me a better
Pero
price?
bueno, a ver.
Es lo que dice el Carlos, que a lo mejor luego que no le llama mucho la atención por eso, porque no hay un protagonista. A lo mejor eso
A
les
mí,
raya un
yo creo
poco.
que no me va a enganchar por eso, porque, no sé, no
Porque al
te
final no
llegas
sabes.
a
Ya
¿cómo se
familiarizar
dice?
con nadie, sí,
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 con el
empatizar
personaje,
con
¿no?
el
Eso,
personaje.
todos los protagonistas
¿Qué es eso?
normalmente
¿Qué
te
es eso?
empatizas y te cae bien y te mola y yo qué sé, pero aquí no hay nada, dices, no
Es
sé.
que hay
Estaría
juegos
eso,
que el prota no habla y más o menos al final casi
sí,
lo
bueno,
mismo. O sea,
también lo mismo, ¿no? Que luego
no tanto,
realmente sí que pueden
pero
haber, pero podrían haber hecho por eso un personaje o dos o tres, los que quisieran, y luego pues que pusieran recolectar a toda la peña, no sé, por ejemplo, ¿no? No
No.
sé,
en teoría también este serio, pues a
pero
veces son los del 2 que no sé, a lo mejor son los del 2 los que mandan, pero claro, vete tú a saber.
supongo.
Mm.
Sus tiroteos, sus misionacas,
Sí,
¿no?
sí, sí, eso tiene que estar guapo.
Su historia que parece chulilla, pero a mí es eso lo que más me tiraba. Y me lo está pensando hay varios días, no había que salía ya. Pero es que luego pienso en eso, en los otros que he jugado y no sé.
Throw you out? You know, the same way you threw out Father's legacy. You sold off his mansion. Or maybe you've forgotten.
Mm.
I see no reason to
What
cling
you
to
wanna do?
things that have outlived their purpose.
Is that so? Then I trust you were most swift indeed to...
Sorry, I have no recollection.
That's odd. Because Master Diluc definitely has a vase at home. A beautiful one. Unmistakable, in fact.
¿Y qué haréis con la 4? Bueno, tú la vas a dar seguro, pero pudiéndose jugar con a otros juegos de la 4 en la 5, ¿la vais a vender o qué? No. Te sirve de ganada, ¿no? Mm.
Seems our suspicions were right. Grown-ups don't appear to have imaginary friends.
Like I said, a lack of childlike wonder.
So people just stop dreaming when they grow up? Okay, well,
Exacto, o sea,
never wants
es
to
un
grow
plus,
up.
pero yo no me voy a comprar un juego por eso. Yo soy niñatos y...
This raises an interesting question. At what age exactly do people's imaginary friends disappear? Let's go and check. How about Ellen? Someone of her age surely must have some imagination left, don't you think?
Uh-oh. Somehow Paimon finds the idea of not being able to see Ellen's imaginary friend kinda scary.
Jules from Liyue. Come take a look.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Here we go! Wouldn't gliding be faster? Wouldn't gliding be faster? Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Jean? What is Jean doing here? Is Master Jean Ellen's imaginary friend? So she's so determined to become a knight that she... Okay, that's kinda weird.
Oh, hello. What are you guys doing?
Are you always...
You bet. Today, I heard...
Oh, I hope so that you can fight shoulder to shoulder with Master Jean?
I mean, obviously I want to become...
Seems Ellen really looks up to Jean.
Huh. I was thinking, it's not every day I get to hang... Huh. How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Yeah.
Shame. Didn't manage to smash them all in time. Well, if at first you don't succeed... Oh. How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't manage to smash them all in time. Well, if at first you don't succeed... Shame. Didn't manage to smash them all in time. Well, if at first you don't succeed... How can I smash all these training dummies at once? How can I smash all these training dummies at once? So that's how to do it. I'm impressed. Oh, thank you. It's clear I still have a long way to go in my training.
So modest.
Oh, well,
Ellen!
Thanks. Shoot, I got so... but I'm so sore from honorary knight. Could you deliver a message to... He's a friend of mine. We were gonna meet up tonight and just... If I'm not mistaken, you should find him at the... Stanley's a truly legendary adventurer. Great!
I'll bring my seasonings!
Ready when you are.
The Temple of the Lion? We explored this place once before, didn't we? During the Storm Terror incident. Seems like it's now a hot spot for adventurers. That can only mean one thing. Looks like we can't go any further. We didn't bag all the loot last time!
Not to worry. Allow me. Those who wander in the dust, the wind shall send soaring sky high. Brace yourself.
Odds revealed by...
Cool it. Dodge this!
Oz, reveal thyself! I Shadow Raven, let night fall! I summon thee!
Freeze! Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
Yahoo! Yeah. Think you can get away?
What's the hurry?
Hey, are those guys? Scuba, get them!
As you wish, small Fräulein.
I summon thee!
Dodge this!
Let's play! By royal decree! Brace yourself!
Cool it!
Here we go! Nice and spiky!
I was so sure I was about to die.
To be fair, that could have gone. So, you must be Jack the Adventurer, I assume?
Yes. Who are you?
Actually, we
Ellen has a message for you. She said she won't be able to join you today to plan out.
Oh, I see.
Huh? I don't see what all the fuss is about.
Whoa! You are Stanley?
I must say. Well then, how would everyone like to proceed? Head.
Well, I think you... In which case...
Okay, motion passed by unanimous consent.
So, I'm guessing you mostly came here because you want to hear my adventure stories. Am I right?
No, we really were just looking for Jack.
What? Do you know who I am? I am Stanley, renowned adventurer of Mondstadt.
Yeah, I think we got that.
Well, your attitude says maybe you don't got that. I am Stanley, the living legend. Stanley who braved the Mangiavari.
Enough already! Ugh, stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth!
It's true, though. Stanley is the most amazing guy.
Well, Jack will listen, won't you? Now, where was I?
You and your partner reached the Mare Javari, a famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely. There was a deathly silence in the air. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see. The Mare Javari. Suddenly, my partner was caught in a whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Wow. So, did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more, with the gentle breeze carried away the tears welling up in my eyes.
Poor guy. How could that happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
I know. Because an adventurer's proudest achievement is to die in the course of their final adventure. But whatever happens, no adventurer should ever die in a place where the wind doesn't blow. The wind has to bring your spirit back to Mondstadt.
That's right. To die in a place where the wind blows, and to have your spirit carried back to Mondstadt on the wind, that's the dream.
Yeah. Although, the most I can aspire to right now is beginner's commissions, like clearing out the slimes clogging up the sewers.
You shouldn't die in a place with no wind. Why do they keep going on about that? Is that why Stanley thinks the Mare Javari is the most terrifying place in the world? Because there's no wind there?
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Think you can get away?
Primordial Decree!
Cool it! Frostbite!
Let's play! Let's play!
Traveler, could I ask you to use...
What? Stanley has...
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot, and a look of staunch determination on his face. You're saying his imaginary friend is an interesting
Please excuse.
Bye, Stanley. Do you two still have...
What is it?
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me the weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago. They were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. The Sword of Brilliant... I don't know whether you believe me, but apparently, both the sword and shield are still right here in Mondstadt, over in Dadaupa Gorge. Since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to You bet! This is... If I can just get a hold of something impressive... Right now, I'm just a... So, I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about it, because my reasons are so... selfish. But, I swear I'll...
Aw, poor Jack. Let's help him out. Venti, you...
I don't know.
Oh, one other thing. I have a bottle of rare vintage wine that I had someone fetch for me a couple years ago. Help me find these weapons, and it's all yours.
Dada Upa Gort! Huh? Let's play! Brace yourself! By royal decree!
This moment will be fun. Dodge this!
By royal decree! Wish me luck! Let the show begin! Ready, steady, go!
Hey, they're Churros! Are they holding some kind of ceremony? And what's with that pile of knickknacks? Are they worshipping them?
Seems so. That must be the Sword of Brilliant Valor, surely.
Brace yourselves! Shadow Raven, let night fall! I summon thee! Nice and spicy! Let's dance! Yeah! Yahoo!
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Yeah.
Brace yourself!
Are you sure? Why would Hilly Churros...
Same.
This is in terrible shape. And
Say, Jack, if you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. Is valor not the same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless. Fades into the background. But when you're in dire straits, valor is the thing that gets you fired up and fighting.
you're right. You're...
Let's scout around. It's definitely
There's somebody there!
Stanley?
He's acting...
What happened?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just one of those Mora-spouting weasel thieves passed by is all.
What? Where?
Maybe another time.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Yahoo! Let's play! Wouldn't gliding be faster? Lo and the shield of magnificent honor.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. A chunk of scrap wood with the handle attached.
There's also wine stains on it.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that warriors wear their battle scars with pride. Surely an intact shield is one that has shied away. Though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end. Till they have no...
You do have a point. Okay, then. Well, Ahem. Well, okay. You take it from here. Hope you've picked up some hilly trillium by now. If not, there's always body language. Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all. Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all. Seems cheerful enough. Oh, yeah!
Guys, thank you so... Mom, Dad...
Hey, what? The wine, you promised! What are you doing here, Stanley?
Hey, what are you doing here, Bard?
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise.
Paimon starting to think Stanley might be a fraud. Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here in advance so as to not hurt Jack's...
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dadaupa Gorge. You fought back...
You better...
Wow!
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me.
Guilty conscience.
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack. Although, someone who can't let go of the past and gives up on the present instead. I wonder if such a person was forced to take...
What are you talking...
Anyway, I propose we take a trip to... Wouldn't gliding be faster?
You know, the tavern isn't over...
Tell me, Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name? Could there be another
It should have been me. I should have been the one that died in the Melchivari that day. If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me. You were a renowned adventurer.
I think our friend really did make it to the... But the real adventurer, the real Stanley... The real Stanley is the one who died to...
Wait! So the only reason
I fear that...
Stanley. For so many years I've lived in fear. Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the... Stanley will never die. I'm sorry, Stanley. Are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Yikes! We're buzzed!
Go away. Save your questions. Just leave me in peace.
what?
Leave now. Don't make me tell you again.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me.
Oh,
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of
that's wonderful. So,
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left. Stanley, we'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears.
Stanley's really fond of that kid. Jack left.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for not telling him about my secret.
Huh? All of a sudden you're facing the facts? That isn't like you.
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His adventurous spirit is so pure, unblemished. Just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a bred.
You're not a total fraud. Stanley's a...
Stories, experience. To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy. That's my biggest secret of all, and my biggest fear. All these years, I've been living to tell his story. But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
Exactly. Even in his memory. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior.
I'm too old. I never let go. But I'm completely... No adventurer should have to go...
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
Huh? I can't thank you all. I'm sorry. It's good, but...
Ah, wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his troop. This calls for a celebration. And by
libation, you...
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still... I'll head off to fetch the wine.
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard of it? Hey, don't...
Wouldn't gliding be faster? You made it.
Just tell us where you meet next time, okay? We looked everywhere.
Yep. Well, when actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet. It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant, who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane. Even the birds couldn't get in or out.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's lair, right? You mentioned—
That's right. The tyrant of the winds who once ruled back then. I was but a wisp among the 1,000 winds. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind.
A tiny elemental being?
Yup. My current form is not so... In old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told, where a tyrant ruled. I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky. He was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom, and we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes, of course! The suspense is killing Paimon! Now's the time.
Getting a little... You know, you're so smart. But then, maybe it's right that true friends, a refreshing drink, a gentle breeze, back to a song that I first heard from him. Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly. Come on, traveler, let's go! The world is full of lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered. Yeah. Let's play!
Pues nada, gente, lo dejamos aquí. Ya hemos hecho la misión. No tengo más. Así que vamos a ir jugando, pero haciendo tonterías. En la próxima misión, la de Mona, pues volvemos a vernos por aquí. Chao.